My name's Professor Emma Morris, and I run a research programme interested in using genetic engineering and gene therapies to modify immune cells and stem cells. So gene therapy is a general term used for the introduction of a new gene or a repair of a gene that, with the purpose of ameliorating or curing a disease. Gene editing is more specific, and it's about actually repairing or removing a specific abnormal gene in a particular cell. So gene therapy can be putting in a new gene, it can be knocking out an abnormally functioning gene or repairing a gene. And gene editing is much more about repairing in situ, actually inside the nucleus of the cell, mistakes in the genes. Most of the techniques we use to put a new gene into a cell, they're kind of quite crude techniques. So we put a gene in, it has an artificial promoter, which is like an on-off switch, and it's just switched on all the time. And in our bodies, our genes are switched on almost like a symphony orchestra piece of music. So depending where the cell is in the body, how old it is, how old you are, whether you're fighting a particular disease at the time, genes can be switched on and off. The promise of gene editing is that we can take the genes, and instead of just randomly sticking them anywhere inside a cell, we can direct them and correct them or repair them or insert them into the site where their own normal on-off switch is, and then the function of that gene will be replicating exactly what you see in a normal healthy cell. So it's much more precise. And potentially it should represent the normal healthy life and function of a cell more accurately. In the UK at the moment there's quite a few gene therapy trials open, and for every clinical trial with a new drug or a new product or a new gene therapy, it has to go through a rigorous regulatory process which involves ethical consideration. I think in the future, looking forward, when we start trying to use these technologies for less life-threatening diseases, maybe diseases that affect patients' qualities of life or have life-limiting effects rather than life-threatening complications, then those discussions get more complicated.